Hi, my name is Abby Fahey, and I'm going to be doing experiment 8, testing falling bodies. As we can see in scenario A, the book hits the ground far faster than the paper does. This is because the weight of the book is much more than the weight of the sheet of paper, so the paper hits terminal velocity far quicker than the book does. And once air resistance causes the paper to reach its terminal velocity, then acceleration terminates and they fall at a constant speed. So while the book continues to accelerate, since its weight is higher and therefore its terminal velocity is higher, the piece of paper already hit its terminal velocity, and so it is falling at a constant, slower pace. In scenario B, as we can see, the piece of paper falls at the same speed as the book and hits the ground at the same time. This is because the book blocks air resistance from hitting the sheet of paper, allowing for it to fall without being resisted by the air and therefore without hitting its terminal velocity. So it is able to remain at the same speed as the book. As we can see in scenario C, the sheet of paper and the textbook hit the ground at the same time again. This is because the speed and weight of the book are forcing the paper to fall at the same speed as the textbook is falling at, because it is heavier and has a greater force than the paper does. As we just saw in scenario D, the ball of paper and the textbook land at the same time. The paper is able to fall faster in this scenario than in scenario A because it has a smaller surface area, so it is able to avoid catching air resistance and therefore prevent reaching its terminal velocity for a longer amount of time. So it is able to accelerate for longer and therefore reaches the ground faster.